Hello, mamas. I want to talk to you today about Memoria Press Traditional Spelling 1. This is your typical spelling in the first grade, and I want to give my opinion that that is not swayed by anyone. I purchased this with my own money, so this is my own opinion. So I am doing traditional spelling with my first grader who is 7 years old. And we are already about halfway through the spelling program. So I've not completed the whole program, but I am halfway. And I just want to share my review so far of what we think about it. So here we go. So I have 3 things that I love about this spelling program. The first one is the teacher help. Here you have a teacher manual, teacher book, and what I love about it is every day it gives me my lesson plans. So it gives me my introduction of what to teach, how to teach it, flashcards, phonics, gives me the list of words, the answers, definitions. So when we go over the words, I have the definitions right at hand. Word study questions if I need to. Activities for days 1, 2, and 3 written out for me if I wanted to do these if my child was struggling. Again, answers for day 2. Here's day 3 activity. What we're supposed to do that day. And the answers. And then day 4, they have a practice spelling test with the sentences you can say with the words and the sentence for the final sentence and the sounds for the sounds up here. And then day 5, here is your final test. So it's so easy for the teacher. It's so easy for the mama who is homeschooling to know what to do for each subject. As you know, not only are we juggling multiple children, but we're juggling multiple subjects as well. So any kind of help we can get, we will take it. It's wonderful. So to have not only the answers, but activities for our kid if they're struggling and we need extra help, or we just want to add something fun to the day for spelling. But to me, what helps me is this final test. Having the sentences written out for me and the order of the words for me and then a sentence to dictate at the end, that means the world to me, that I don't even have to come up with that. It's already written out for me and it's fantastic. So first things I love about Traditional Spelling 1 from Memoria Press is the teacher helps. Second thing I love about it is it teaches phonetically. So they are broken up, each week is broken up in a phonetic rule. So we have like hard and soft C, hard and soft G, 3 sounds of Y, the H team words, final consonants, consonant blends, vowel teams. Look at all these vowel teams that we're going over. So it teaches phonetically with the different types. And then it helps you hear because it's the long O spelled, the long oo is spelled with double O. So list all the words that are with the double O. The words long oo is spelled with just one O, so find all the words with just one O, and then your sight word. List them alphabetically order. This one's a fun one where we list all the words, and then the red, we use vowel or vowel teams with the red, consonant teams, consonant blends with the blue. So you write the words, and then your kid goes back over with the red or the blue to label out what is what, and helps them to identify what goes together the lesson, and just reintroduces that over and over and over. So it teaches phonetically. Awesome. So teacher helps, teaches phonetically, and my final reason is the rhythm of the week. Memoria Press has set out a spelling schedule for every single day, and we follow it for the most part. So this is what a typical week looks like for us. And this is why I love, number one, why I love Memoria Press, because every subject has a rhythm to it. And so my kid knows each and every day what's expected of her. And so the same thing goes with the spelling. So she knows Mondays, we're introducing a new phonics, focus, new words. We're going to do this first column. And then Memoria Press wants you to like do these practice sheets where they write them down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We don't do that. My kid's very good at spelling, but if she needed some help, we would use these, but we don't. On Tuesday, she knows we're going to do day 2. It's labeled down here. So we're going to do these 2 columns where it's usually some kind of fun little activity over here. Right here, it's doing the alphabetical order, and then using the red and blue and black markers on this side. Day 3, we read this, and my student reads the spelling words in bold. We go over the spelling words and spell them out loud, and then we do the activity. This is where we kind of go away from Memoria Press. Memoria Press wants you to do, in the supplemental workbook, they want you to do this page and then do a practice spelling test. And then on Fridays, do the second page in the workbook and then a spelling test. So what we do is, because I don't have a printer or a computer or a copier to make copies of like the actual spelling test sheet, I just use this. So on day 4, on Thursday, we do both of these sheets. We do both sheets in the workbook for my kid. And there's usually like the sentences, and you complete the sentence with the spelling word. Find the spelling word in these sentences and then write them out. Something like that. Maybe put them in alphabetical order, or the words are jumbled up, put them back in orders and spell them correctly. Some kind of little fun activity for the kid in this supplemental workbook, which we love. We use this every single week on Thursdays. So I love this book. We do both pages. And then on Fridays is our spelling test. So we usually go back over the words and spell them out loud. And then we do the spelling test. And I usually choose between either reading them off the practice or reading them off the final test. I alternate between the two of which one I do. So it's just kind of up to me. And so, but normally I use the final test, and we use that on the student's day 4 sheet. And that's what we do. So it has a great rhythm to it. My kid expects, knows, is confident, is assured that she knows what's coming next in the week. It's never catching her off guard. And kids love that rhythm. They find comfort in it. They can rest in it. And you as a mama can rest in all of it, because not only do you get the teacher's helps, but you know the rhythm yourself, and you can rest in the rhythm yourself. I hardly even look at the manual anymore, because I already know what to expect. The only time I really look at the manual is to make sure we're on the right lesson for that week. So, but I love this program. I have done other programs, and they did not have such a rhythm to them. And I really appreciate that about this. There's not a whole bunch of illustrated pictures to draw your child's attention elsewhere or to make them daydream. It keeps them, it's black and white, keeps them focused, keeps them on task. If you have a daydreamer, And it's just great. There's not a whole bunch of busy work if you don't want it, but there is written in review if you need that, and if you have the time for that, or if your student struggles in that area. There's plenty of help for you between the practice sheets, the workbook, and the actual manual. There's a ton of stuff for you at your disposal to use however you need it or don't need it. Take it away if you don't need it, use it if you do. But once again, my 3 things I love about this program is the teacher helps written in the teacher manual book. Teaches phonetically, going along with that phonetics because they're still in 1st grade, still learning to read. And number 3, the weekly rhythm of it brings a type of calm assurance that we are not going to be caught unawares of what's going to happen next. So this is an amazing program. I hope that you try it. I hope that you like it. And I hope that it serves your family well as it has served my family. All right, bye guys.